Hey guys, what's up? It is your girl Imani Wade, and in today's video I want to share the 3 things that every aspiring author needs to know prior to publishing their book. And if you are writing a book right now or considering it, or if you've been told, girl, you need to write a book, or bruh, you need to write a book, then you need to pay attention and stay tuned, because these 3 things will be of value to you. For those of you guys who are new here, or if you just don't know, or if you didn't read my bio, I am a self-published author. My book is called Breaking Up with the Bad Girl, and I published this book in December of 2019, and yeah, you can check it out on Amazon or by going to worthherwonder.com for a better experience about learning more about my book, and then also for practical travel, holistic wellness, and faith related content. Number one, it will cost you money. Serious money. I'm not talking about $200, $300. You will at least spend $1,000 writing and publishing your book. Hands down, it will. Now, my experience is technically different because I did invest into coaching monthly. I also invested into going to a writer's retreat that was incredible and connected me to so many amazing other writers that were in the same position as me that wanted to write a book. Had I not spent the money to publish my book and to invest in it, I don't believe that I would have such tremendous feedback. Everyone that has read Breaking Up with the Bad Girl, I have all 5-star reviews on Amazon. I've had nothing but incredible feedback and testimonials from my book. And it is truly just because I spent time and money on it, okay? And also there was a lot of prayer. Let me be real with that. Add Jesus into the mix. When it comes to writing your book, you need to go ahead and start saving money now as you're writing it. When it comes to publishing it, you want to start saving now, okay? If you have a job, I would say and suggest maybe 10 to 15% of your check needs to go to your book. The last thing that you want to do is get to the end of your journey and you're excited about publishing your book, but you cannot afford, or you have to wait and delay publishing it because you don't have enough money to release it. It is going to literally ruin your excitement and your zeal for releasing this book or this journal that you're writing, because you now have to wait, right? You don't want to do that. My suggestion, like I said, is to save money from your check, raise money if you need to. If you're talented in another area, like beauty, fitness, or whatever, and you can earn income off of that, in addition to writing your book and publishing your book, use that money to funnel and to pour into your fund for your book, because it will cost. Anyone that has a great book cover, has amazing interior formatting in their book, and dope editing, has spent money on their book. Like, overall, because I spent money on an editor that is incredible, and because I spent money on designing my cover and creating journal space within my book, people have given me testimonials and amazing feedback because of that. So that's number 1, expect it to cost money. And I'm not even talking about Facebook and Instagram ads, which you will also need to promote your book. So number 2, moving on to number 2, get feedback about your book prior to releasing your book. I am so glad that I spent time writing my book. You guys, if you didn't know, I spent 3 years and I've had 3 different rough drafts and manuscripts before finally releasing Breaking Up with a Bad Girl. The first manuscript was horrible. I gave it to my friend Anisha. She wasn't blunt like I am, but you could tell she was not feeling it. It wasn't engaging. It was about me. The writing wasn't authentic, and the writing came off as very aggressive and too straightforward. No way that it really spoke to the audience and had the audience in mind. And that's truly because I didn't know who my audience was when I was writing my book. You need to get feedback prior to publishing your book. The last thing that you want to do is release your book and not have the feedback that you are desiring and the growth that you are desiring for your book because of the message being flat, or the audience being too wide, right? Or you're just not able to really storytell and engage. Get feedback. Get feedback from close family and friends that you know that will keep it real with you. I had a pre-launch team. So while my book was in the last phases, prior to that, I had 2 of my friends read the first 4 chapters, and then once it was at the end of the phases of me writing, I had a pre-launch team of 5 different people. I even included 2 men, right? Even though men are not my target audience, but their daughters are, their wives are, their sisters are. I even had 2 men read it, and every single person gave me straightforward feedback, and they appreciated the way that I was writing. And I, at the end of the day, was able to really see growth and success with my book because of that. And with that being said, Breaking Up with a Bad Girl has all 5 stars on Amazon, and I also have feedback on worthherwonder.com if you would like more thorough feedback about my book, and if you would just like to buy a signed copy of my book with a special message in it on my website. The last and final thing that I would share with you guys about this, and of course I have so much more information about writing a book, and if you are interested in online coaching, one-on-one coaching, if you have a Bible study group or a writer's group or book club that you're currently hosting virtually, definitely reach out if you would like group coaching. That's available as well. But the last and final thing that I'm going to share to you guys for free today is that it will take discipline. It will require discipline to write your book. Your schedule is not including writing or exploring thoughts, journaling, or research towards your book. You are not going to finish your book, period. You have to literally allot time out on your schedule for your book, and that means that you have to say no to certain things. You have to say no to TV time. You're gonna have to say no to some friends. You're not gonna be able to spend an hour on the phone chopping it up every single night when you could be writing your book. I really wish I would have understood this in the first place. I ended up taking a 6-month break from social media because that was distracting for me, and that was hindering my goals for finishing my book. Within those 6 months, I was able to finish 4 chapters of my book, now at a total of 8. I was at a routine and created a habit of writing. That way, when I got back on social media, I already had that habit established, that routine and that flow established, and social media now wasn't a distraction. If you have to do the same thing, do it. Your book is going to thank you. Your audience will thank you once you publish your book, and you're gonna thank yourself. Those are the 3 things that I wish I would have known, or the 3 things that I ran into and had to embrace when publishing my book. Number 1, again, that it will cost money. Number 2, get feedback before publishing your book from people. And number 3 is that it will require discipline. If you would like some online coaching, or just if you have any basic random questions, slide into my DMs or leave a comment below. Again, guys, I really hope that you embrace and enjoy your writer's journey. And if you need anything, just let me know. Bye, guys.